Hey everybody, Chad McNabb driving here in East Tennessee. Right now I'm driving in South Cleveland, Tennessee, off exit 20. And there is a UEC movie theater at exit 20 here in Cleveland. And there's Nissan dealership, Taco Bell over here, just opened up not too long ago. Of course, this is the first exit off I-75 when you come out of Hamilton County in Chattanooga. About 5 miles to the Hamilton County line from here. Right here is Dodge Chrysler dealership, Crown Dodge and Toyota Cleveland's dealerships here in Cleveland, off exit 20. The Toyota dealership, it's been a few years. The Crown Dodge dealership hasn't been here that long. Used to be down next to downtown Cleveland. They built this within the last couple of years. So they got a mixed-use development signs up here. Maybe they're going to build some more stuff. Of course, this exit on all sides has a lot of potential now to develop, because here you'll see in a few minutes this new interchange that was built just a few years ago. So now all the four corners of the interstate is this exit is available. You can access now. Of course, that's the number one complaint people living on this end of Cleveland complain about is all the new developments and mostly all new retail goes on the north side of Cleveland, closer to off exit 27 and Paul Hope Parkway. But really, in this right here, there's not that many people live around this exit, this side of Cleveland. You go a few more miles up here to 64 before you start running into good amount of people. But also too, South Cleveland is like probably your lowest income part of Cleveland too. It's the oldest part of Cleveland. From downtown Cleveland to the South Cleveland is your oldest original part of Cleveland, and there's a lot of old industry down here too. Some you'll see here in a little bit. Well, there is some stuff getting built down here, you'll see too. APD 40, which will run you up to Highway 64. You go to Polk County, up to the Ocoee River, the Cherokee National Forest mountains. Go to North Georgia, North Carolina. Right there is this new exit that was just built in the past few years right here, Cherokee Gateway. Go out there and turn right. There's a new industrial park out there on the right called Springbrook Industrial Park. APD 40, I think it was built back in the 70s when Riley County's population started growing pretty good. Over here is Ford dealership. dealership of Cleveland, Kia Cleveland, and there's Honda Cleveland. Then over here on my left, you can't see it, but right there used to be where the old Cleveland Speedway was at, with a dirt track. It was torn down here in the past few years. Supposedly there was some talk about maybe different developments going into where it was at. Last I heard, it was maybe they were going to put an apartment complex there. Of course, this road, speed limit is 55, but everybody usually going about 70 on it. I would consider getting into the city limits. Actually, the city limits are pretty much back at the interstate, but the actual city is right here to me. Now I want to go out to something that is being just built here. This is brand new. Over there is Coca-Cola bottling. It's been there for many, many years. That's the Johnston family. That's part of the Chattanooga bottling. Chattanooga had the world's first Coca-Cola bottling plant. Was built in Chattanooga back in around 1930. Before that, Coca-Cola had bottled it in Atlanta and just shipped it. So, kind of made it hard for distribution. There's South Cleveland Church of God right there. That's a newer church. They used to have a church close to downtown, but they built that in the past probably 10 years. Now, here is a pretty nice subdivision right here. It's just been built in the past few years. Over here on the south side of Cleveland. Usually there's not a lot of, but there's a few newer subdivisions on the south side of Cleveland. Have some pretty nice views up here too of the mountains, Appalachian Mountains in the background. Now there's a nice view. And then the Appalachian Mountains are further in the background. Kind of hazy today, so you probably can't see them all that good. Said there's Coca-Cola bottling, and on the other side of Coca-Cola bottling is Peyton's, which is a warehouse for Kroger grocery stores. There's the Cleveland Fire Department number 6. That's the newest fire department Cleveland built. But we'll go right out here and show you something for real. This is brand new. This has only been built in the last year or so. And it's a very good, it does serve a very good purpose too. I don't know if I'll actually drive up to it. but I'll drive by. I'm not sure. I don't think it's open quite yet, but there's Cleveland Family Healthcare Center. That's new too. There's the point at Westland Apartments. That's not what I'm talking about. Here it is. This is the Tennessee State Veterans Home right here. This was just built, and that's of course it's for veterans of the military, kind of like an assisted living center for veterans. Says probably. I don't think it's quite ready yet to be open. But that's a good thing. Really good thing. Gotta take care of our veterans. There's West Cleveland Baptist Church. No, I wouldn't consider this. It's kind of west, but it's southwest. And there's an industrial big out here on the right. You have Catnapper, which is a Cleveland chair. They make couches, chairs, sectionals. That's where my dad retired from Cleveland Chair, Catnapper. He didn't work at that plant though. He worked at the very original old plant downtown, which now they shut that plant down. Then it actually burnt down a few years ago. Drive out here to Blue Springs for a minute. And this actually, like I said we're on the south side of Cleveland, but you also have South Cleveland, which is a unincorporated census designated place. So you have the south part of the city of Cleveland, and then you have a community called South Cleveland. And I think South Cleveland has a population of about 7,000. Turn right here on Blue Springs, which becomes Ocoee Street, and you go to downtown Cleveland about 2 miles right there. Maybe a little more than 2 miles. Most of this community over here is actually not in the city of Cleveland, city limits of Cleveland. It's part of the community called South Cleveland. Then, a little bit further past this area of neighborhood is called another unincorporated community called Wildwood Lake. And that has a population of about 3,000. And that's over there. And I'll drive by there here in a little bit. But Wildwood Lake, and right here is actually the city limits of Cleveland right here, above that speed limit sign. Wildwood Lake is more on the other side of Spring Place Road, Dalton Pike. Over here where the South Cleveland Walmart's at, I would say about that area right there is kind of your cutoff. Other side of these trees is where the Bradley County jail is at, sheriff's office. Right over here on the left. Can't see for these trees blocking it. Now, here we're going to come up some retail for South Cleveland. There is, you got Dunkin' Donuts up here on the right, Taco Bell, Southside Liquor, Subway, Planet Fitness, Burger King. Spectrum Cable up there. They got Bojangles over here, Huddle House. McDonald's is right there. Now I'm going to turn onto McGrady Drive. There's KFC, got Food City over here, Little Caesars, Wendy's, AutoZone Advance, Walgreens. Zaxby's right here, and then straight in front of me is the South Cleveland Walmart. If you keep going right there, South Cleveland Walmart. Now I'm going to turn down here onto Dalton Pike. Of course, it'll take you to Dalton, Georgia, which is the carpet. I got a video on Dalton, Georgia on my channel. It's the carpet capital of the world. Most of the world's carpet's made in 75 miles of Dalton. About 30 miles from here to Dalton. Over here on the left side of Dalton Pike, I would say what I would consider probably is where Wildwood Lake kind of starts. Of course, this section of Dalton Pike's been widened to 4 lanes within the past 5 years or so, maybe a little more, 5, about or something like that. Brand new storage units right here. That's just been built within the past year. You may have seen there's another YouTuber named Southern Life. He's Jose from Florida, Cuban. He's from Cuban descent. He did a video not too long ago driving up this Dalton Pike from Dalton on his channel. It is really beautiful down here. Once you get a little bit further out here and get out to some farmland down here. Then here on my left is Falcon Point Golf Course. Cut out here by here in a minute. That's owned by the county, Bradley County. And a little bit further out, some water here on the left is Waterville Elementary School. Waterville Baptist Church. They just built a new church a couple years ago out that way. So but there's Waterville Elementary School, or you can't see it though. Then here's Falcon Point Golf Course. Here on the left. This is probably from South Cleveland or in Wildwood Lake, whatever neighborhood we're at, wherever we're at. This little area over here is probably some of your nicest housing. I'll drive out here just for a second. Those are new houses. Right here, I'll drive out here to Bennett Acres for a second. This subdivision's a nice older subdivision's been here for a while. Once you get past this, you're going to get out mostly into farmland here. There's Bennett Acres. of that sun. Back to Hunt Road here. Go out right, going we're running this Red Hill Valley Road out there. It's really a beautiful farmland out through there. Got really good views of the mountains in the background. New houses right here. And once again, over here on the left is the golf course, Falcon Point. Of course, then here's Truett Road. You go out there, you go to Truett Middle School. Truett Middle School is the middle school for Bradley High School. And Truett Middle School was just recently, in the past few years, has been updated and renovated. Bradley, before, used to be one of the largest high schools in the state of Tennessee, but then they built Walker Valley on the north side of Bradley County, took a lot of the students away from that used to go to Bradley. Now, Cleveland High School actually has the three high schools in Bradley County: Cleveland, Bradley, and Walker Valley. Cleveland is actually a little bit bigger than Bradley now in enrollment. You have a few subdivisions here and there, this part out, that further out that way we look. But like I said, we'll have a lot of farmland. Now we're actually coming back into the South Cleveland Wildwood Lake, though, right now to more housing. What's that? And I would say this part of Bradley County is more level than the other parts of Bradley County. Got more level, wider ground than you do than the rest of Bradley County out here. Got a lot of springs and creeks that run through here. that red light is Spring Place Road. If you turn right and go down there, you will go into Georgia. You will go to Murray County, Georgia, which is where the city of Chatsworth, Georgia is at. Eaton, Georgia. Oh, that sign is going to be bright right here. Sorry about that. But it's got one more little thing up here I want to show, and then that's going to be the end of the video. Anyway, hopefully you can see it coming up here. Something new, some new apartments coming up here in a minute on the left. It's just been built here. The sun on, maybe you can see it. Here we go, right here on the left. These apartments, these are all new apartments. And right now, right here I am. I'm back on McGrady Drive right here at Food City, and then of course right on the left is the South Cleveland Walmart. But that's going to be my video update of South Cleveland retail and residential. If you want to see more of East Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, just leave a comment below, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching this video.